right now this is a tough one.
Luke, you put them in bad positions, and Patterson kicks a 50 and a 52-yard field goal to kind of get them over the hump.
Yeah, I didn't know they had it in them, but you know what? You got to give them credit. They made the kicks when they needed to make the kicks. Those come up big. Those points obviously are huge, and probably determined some of the way we had to play, and even our ability to kick the extra or the field goal. That's one of the reasons, not just the explosiveness of the offense, but realizing what kind of a leg the kicker has, and was one of the things that was in my mind in determining whether to go for it or to kick the field goal and go ahead.
Hey, Luke, thinking about guys like Perry and Chris Ferguson, Morgan James, no matter what bowl game you guys end up going to, what will the next few weeks be like for you with those guys, that first group that bought in?
Yeah, it'll be tough. Not knowing first of all, but when you lay so much on the line, it's going to be really difficult. And I think that's where, if you saw that locker room, you know where these guys have come from. Those guys right there, those are some fifth-year guys, those are some sixth-year guys, and those are some fourth-year guys. And, they've come from not just the 4-win season that we had in our first year, but a couple 4-win seasons before that. Been through a lot of coaching change, been through a lot of different things. Hopefully, no matter what, when they walk out of here, they'll truly believe and own and represent this CPAL and the things that they've done here. And I think that's why it's such a unique group, is when they've been through those adversities, even adversities before me or any of us, those are the things that make this even more difficult, because of these opportunities don't come very often.
You mentioned going for it late, and then before you kicked the field goal, it looked like before the timeout you were thinking about going for it again. Just curious what your thought process was in that moment.
It's still just a momentum. It's an energy thing. Not that we didn't believe in what we could do off defensively. It was more that, hey, we're going to have to stop them no matter what. Whether we don't get the first down and we got to stop them and get the ball back, it's going to be completely different. They'll be a little bit different probably in how they attack it if they have the lead. So a lot of those things are going through your head, and knowing how explosive they can be. And then obviously the way the field goal kicker was kicking, when he's kicked a 52 and a 50, clearly got plenty of leg, kind of puts you in those situations like, I don't want to leave it on a field goal, a 45-yard field goal that this guy's been really consistent at right now. So those things are all going through my mind, along with the guys wanting to go for it. But I think that we made the right decision in having the chance to take the lead.
Time for one or two more.
A lot of talk about Des and the injury. How do you feel he looked and played tonight?
Des did a really good job, and it's not just it doesn't always come up on all the stats, but his leadership, his ability to guide those guys, his ability to provide energy and a spark and a confidence level is really important. Because there were some drop balls, and there were some underthrown balls for him as well, or not the perfectly thrown ball, but you're always looking to see how those interactions between those guys handle it and how they go. And when they have the utmost respect and know the guy's done everything that he can and worked at it, they don't bat an eye at it. Whether it's Des didn't get on anybody for a drop, a guy didn't get on anybody for not a perfect throw, and I think that's where the maturity of what Desmond Ridder has done for us and the confidence he gives us, it showed tonight.
Coach Fickell, thank you.
Appreciate it.